Hey guys, how you going? Welcome to your monthly reading. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, guys. I just thought I'd give you guys a quick update. I don't know who I'm gonna pull out of the hat, mate, but it's all good. Whoever watches this, I'm assuming that you need to know this information. Okay, I'm gonna be busy. All right, guys. So I might be delayed in a few videos this month, but hopefully I should get it done fairly quick. You know, fairly quick, hopefully. It won't be as bad as what it has been, all right? But I'm just letting you guys know that I'm going to be at the Psychic Awareness Fair in Cannington again, okay, at the Cannington Exhibition Centre. This is going to be on October the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, all right, which is the Friday, Saturday, and the Sunday. I got the giggles real bad for some reason. Um, so I'll be down there, okay, and it's great, okay. So it's a bunch of people, and everybody reads differently, okay. There's all sorts. Like you can get an aura photo, you can get a numerology, astrology report, you can get your runes done, you can look at your life path, mate. It's a good time out, mate. So come on down, check it out. You can get a reading there on the day, and you can have a chat to us as well if you feel like it, if you've got questions, all right? So life is good. Come on down, check it out. Hope to see you there. All right, so that's what's crack-a-lacking with that. The incense that we're burning today is amazing, okay? And the only reason why I'm sharing it is because it's amazing, all right? I was sniffing all the incenses in the shop, and this one, oh my goodness, I picked this up. You're gonna have to pause and, like, I don't know, zoom in on that because I can't pronounce the name there. But the brand is Green Tree, right? And I picked it up and I sniffed it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it smells like Queensland Resort. Okay, so it actually smells. It reminded me of like Queensland resorts. I think specifically on Hamilton Island. All right, so it's a deal. All right, so it smells really, really good. And it smells almost just as good just as it is it when you're burning it. Like, I don't know if you guys are if you guys are into incense or whatever, but a lot of the time when you sniff the packet, and then you start to burn it, it's like, well, it doesn't smell anything like that. Well, this one does, all right. So it's got like hints of like green apple in it. It's just so good, all right. So it's premium top quality, and Green Tree, I'm not a representative or anything, but the brand, I haven't been let down with their incense. The scent is good quality, and it smells, it actually retains that scent when you burn it. Because there's nothing worse than going, and smelling the box and going, oh, that's so nice, it's so good. And then you burn it and you're like, oh, what's on fire? You know what I mean? Like, it's a shocker. It always, smells like burnt plastic. So, but not this one. This one's great. Okay, so that's what it is, guys. You can check it out. But we're going to get stuck into your reading. Okay, so enough procrastination. You might be dealing with procrastination, mate. And sorry if I just yelled in your ear, but maybe this is coming through loud and clear for someone. All right. Yeah, right. Okay. Who's next, guys? So excited. Leo, I bloody knew it. I could have put $100 on that. I really could have. Leo. All right, Leo. You're up, mate. We've got the coughs. You're going to have to deal with it. You're the first one up for the day, and it's actually quite early in the morning. All right. Yeah, we're going to start with spellcasters. The energy just went into a seriousness, okay? And it almost felt like it's half a concern. Something's got your attention, perhaps. It could be involved with fear, okay? It could be fear triggered. This could be to do with anything at the base chakra. We've got maybe tribe problems there, perhaps. Complications and issues, they're saying. Now, just to clarify, you don't actually have to be a Leo for this to speak either. You can be Leo moon, and for some unknown reason, I've got a lot of mates who are Leo moon, like flat out. I must just like be friends with almost everybody's got a Leo moon for some reason. This could be, messages for you guys as well, so just keep that in mind. Okay. Just keep that in mind. So this is, Leo moon. It's Leo energy just in general. Okay, even like what Leo symbolizes. Wow, you've popped out like straight up off the bat, mate. Wow, right. First one out is the sun, guys. I'm almost having a freaking heart attack. I'm getting pains in the chest for some reason, all right? But this isn't... I don't know what that is, but just because it's coming through, I have to say it. All right, we've got the sun here. This is the happiest card in the deck, guys. This is your card. All right, this is your card. This is the epitome of happiness, they're saying. Right, it's looking good. And for someone here, it was looking good. Okay, it was looking good, which is making me feel a bit depressed. So we could be either present or past tense here. We've got the Two of Swords here, which talks about, okay, someone here is saying emotional opportunity. There could have been an emotional opportunity involved regarding this, but the Two of Swords represents either a stalemate, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh, Spirit saying held in captivity. Someone could be held in captivity. All right, that could be a deal. Otherwise, we've got choices. It's a stalemate. We don't know where to go or what to do. Could be connected with that emotional opportunity. All right, we've got the Devil here, which is the card of Capricorn. It may or may not apply. Otherwise, we're talking about Capricorn energy. Temptations, they're saying, and addictions could be a deal. Feeling bound, chained, or tied to a particular circumstance, situation, or relationship, agreement, or contract. Feeling like we can't move and we're restricted, that there's nothing that we can do. All right, that could be a deal. This comes down to respect. Okay, so they're saying the word respect, which is very important with Capricorn, which is quite funny. Well, the energy anyway. Okay, they're saying not knowing where to run or who to turn to. So that could be a deal as well. So just take these messages on board if they apply to you. And, you know, if they don't resonate, just discard that information. And, yes, just take on what resonates for you. We've got the Seven of Cups here, which, okay, represents emotional stabilization, they're saying. There are other cards that could, oh my goodness, they could represent that. But Spirit's really, really loud and talking today. So they just said something else and I've forgotten. Emotional stabilization, righting wrongs of the past, an offering of some description. There's an offering of some description. They're still bringing it back to that. But Seven of Cups normally represents making a choice, okay? So, or not making a choice maybe, but we're talking about emotional fulfillment here and which cup is actually going to emotionally satisfy us, okay? So they're all the cups are different. They're all bringing something different to the table, all right? But this is about taking the time out and making a decision. This could be an emotional decision too, more than one option perhaps. Slow and steady does win the race with this one. It feels like someone may have already made a decision, or we're refusing in some way. There's some sort of refusal here. Could be a deal. All right, we've got the Empress here, which is the card of Taurus. So Taurian energy could be involved within this, okay? Everyone seems to be within their power as such. We'll won't hold our breath on that one, but we'll just say, all right, we've got Taurian energy here, which represents abundance, okay, luxury, love. It's everything that Venus represents, okay? So this is a Venus in Taurus deal, and she's within her power, all right? This is stuff like fertility, growing, growth and knowledge, they're saying as well, which is actually quite interesting. So take that on board. We've got Page of Pentacles here, which can represent immaturity. That's why I was just like, I don't know. There could have been some immaturity within this. Doesn't seem to be within its power. Otherwise, we could be talking about children. They're still saying an upended like agreement, contract, or relationship here. It could be involved in some way. If we're talking about children, we're talking about, they're still saying stuff like emotional stability, but we're talking about, which could be the deal. It could have been a challenge, or could be a challenge or an obstacle that could be intertwined. They're showing me a rope here and it's intertwined. So this emotional side of things, okay, and this material side of things, and, you know, this bloody aspect in here, this could be intertwined. This could be a deal, all right? So I'm feeling that it's actually quite, well, not complicated, but it's multifaceted, it's multi-aspected here, all right? But when it clicks into place, it feels really, really strong and stable and secure, like this Empress energy, okay? So let's have a look let's have a look into this, all right? But anyway, getting back to this Page of Pentacles in reverse, doesn't seem to be within its power, whether it's regarding children. Oh, they're still saying like emotional security. Wow, they're really full on with this. Or immaturity in some way. This can be about small financial givings as well, okay? Because the Page of Pentacles, he gives, small things, all right? Could be a deal like little payouts, little gifts, little whatever's givings of money. It can be stuff like allowances, stuff like that. And then we've got Five of Cups, mate. So we've got like massive grief here. We're focusing more on what we've lost than what we do have. As you can see, the person is actually focused his head. He's looking down to the spilled cups, mate. And, I'm getting a bit of viciousness here. There could have been something vicious, all right? And that's not cool. That's not cool. It feels not cool. It feels like it was a bit of a deal, right? And if you're actually going through that, step back and assess the situation, what's actually happened here. Figure that out, okay? And game plan, they're saying, get a game plan on, okay? Because this is intense, it feels. But with the Five of Cups, talks about grief, loss, sorrow, could have been a deal. It's very much emotional and material. Okay, so if this is you, we're going to look into this. We're going to go straight to angels because it feels like a bit hardcore. We're going to pull an angel off the first half of the reading, which is this. Okay, so the Sun, the Two of Swords, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups reversed. See what goes on. It almost feels like two separate stories. It feels like there's either two or more people involved as well, okay? Could be a deal. We've got move in the reverse here. Moving could have been involved within this situation. This can be physical moving, like moving houses, like locations that could have been involved. Okay, this could have been a struggle or a challenge. Oh my goodness. Otherwise, this talks about just moving or movement in general. Like it can even talk about trips or travels. That could be a deal. We've got be brave, okay, in the reverse, which is just not being brave on the topic, not getting the guts up. That could have been a deal. Saying it how it is as well, that could have been a deal too. But, it feels like, someone may not have got the braves up even yet, or didn't get the braves up. We've got, with the Sun and the Two of Swords, I just picked up on I was just about to say on the sidelines there, but the words that came through is actually a side piece, all right? I've just picked up on a side piece there, whatever the hell that means, all right? How have you taken that? But this could have been a decision, a choice, or an option which has come to light, okay? That could be a deal. Something has been brought to light here, and we may be sitting on it, okay? This could be happy days. This could be happy times, all right? But we're still sitting on it. There's a choice, an option, or there's some sort of stagnation here. With this move in reverse, that also insinuates that, there's a bit of a stagnation here and things aren't moving as well. That could be a deal. And, yeah, with this bravery card, yeah. Options, they're saying options here. There could be options, and they're really bringing it back to talking about it. Just talk about it. Just talk about it. So whether you can talk to someone about this, just say it how it is, like what it is that you require, what it is that you want. Be honest, like with the person. If the person's approachable and not going to bloody be, immature about it, you know what I mean? There's no harm. There's no harm. You may need a bit of a support crew, all right? You may be pleasantly surprised with, how much you are supported, all right? But have a good look. They're saying realistic approach. Have a realistic approach at the situation and see what goes on, all right? Yeah, right. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, someone's in Struggleville here. So with these energies here, the Empress, the bloody Page of Penties, and the Five of Cups here, we just drew some angel cards off it. We've got Activist in the reverse. So this is like, when I saw that, legit, Spirit gives me like songs and stuff, and it is always, Beastie Boys, mate. They do play the Beastie Boys. You got to fight for your right to party, right? But in this case, there's really no fighting and there's really no party, right? Even though we want to be able to party. And it's like, life just in general, mate, we want to be able to feel free within a situation. But, within this, it's really funny. Someone just said it's contagious. Okay, so something is contagious as well, all right, regarding this. But, we want to be able to stand up, to be able to achieve, okay? Somebody seems to be within their power, okay, with the Empress, with this nurturing growth, abundance. This is mother energy. This is mothering card as well, all right? But, with the Page of Pentacles there seems to be, it's a 50-50. The other aspect doesn't seem to be within its power for some reason. We need to look into that, okay? And we need to be able to heal on whatever level this is, or help someone within the process. This could be helping children as well. A child may be going through grief, loss, or sorrow. So look into this, guys. Look into this. But whatever it is, there's don't compromise here, and it's in the reverse, so it kind of insinuates that we are compromising, or somebody is compromising on a topic here. Oh, this could be, okay, so Spirit's just gone, someone's compromising here for the greater good of all. All right, so it's a deal, okay? Somebody is compromising for the greater good of all, okay? With a different outcome, they're saying, and a different approach than normal. On a different approach than normal. This could be taking a backseat as well, or in an aspect or area of life, this activist energy. Okay, so if you're struggling with this, let's have a look at this. Let's see what's worthy of fighting for, okay, and getting a different view. I'm really getting that. They're showing me the seeing things differently, maybe doing things differently for once, but it's also, I'm feeling somebody here who is, okay, so they're saying the ability to achieve, they've got the ability to achieve this, but I'm feeling very like, different aspects, different areas possibly, to be able to figure that one out and to make it happen, right? Okay, we're going to get another story. I'm still feeling very worried, very concerned. This feels like serious business, okay, for some reason. So let's have a look at that, guys. We might do animals. What's the time? 16 minutes. We'll do animals and see what goes on. We'll try to lighten up this energy. It feels very, like I'm feeling very stuck, stagnant, like just burdened, like backpack. But I'm also feeling quite light and joyous, just like that sun card. So it's really interesting, guys. You may be feeling this. Fluctuations, they're saying, just the word fluctuation could be involved. And I'm picking up on somebody here actually outside, like who's fluctuating, maybe in moods, or doesn't know what to do, like neither here nor there, kind of all over the shop, all over the joint. And they gave me the word barbershop too, which is interesting. Cheers. All right, we got frog in reverse. Oh my goodness, having a sense of humor really helps, guys. Just saying. All right, we've got frog in reverse. Frog normally represents emotions, okay? They're saying emotional giving, emotional distance, okay? That could be a deal. This could be self-protective, mate. I am picking up on past pain, past trauma here. We've got some sort of insensitivity. All right, and it could be a deal, okay? It could be legit. All right, we could be like, I'm picking up on two aspects here. All right, so one could be someone's being sensitive within the situation, or not sure how to handle it or what to think about it, okay? And then the other one is that we've got some sort of emotional blocking and a showing or a protection. They're showing me a shield and armor, okay? And it's coming through as an insensitivity, okay? But it's because of past pain, past trauma, we've had to emotionally shut ourselves down or emotionally block ourselves to be able to feel not vulnerable. I'm really getting somebody here, like this is actually quite emotional, these two together. And this is like past pain, past heartbreak, past trauma, you know what I mean? And that's the reasoning for armors, guys, like just in general. So when someone's putting on a tough act or whatever else, or, makes us think that they don't care, chances are is that they probably do, mate. And it's probably really, really affecting them. But the armor, okay, the armor's there due to past wounding, past pain, past trauma, okay, but everyone deals with things differently, okay? So they're saying a battle plan here. Someone might have a bit of a battle plan going, or we may need to talk about these things. On the other side of things, on a separate message, I feel, I'm picking up on someone, it's a child energy here, a younger energy, who, okay, could be emotionally distancing, okay, in a way, and that could be a deal. Counselor, they're saying, please look into that. That's very upsetting. It's making me tear up. Okay, so there may have been some sort of emotional instability. If this is speaking about a child, they may actually need some sort of professional help here. And it's like not sweeping things under the carpet. And yeah, taking them to the appropriate avenues, and it's not caring about what other people think. I feel like this particular child, or this, okay, they just said feminine energy as well, so we could be talking about either two separate messages here, or it's a feminine child, but they just said feminine energy. This is about realizing the truth within the situation, you know what I mean? And they're saying not taking no for an answer either, and get to be able to get the job done, or getting the job done too. Okay, that could have been a deal. But this is about knowing how far you've come. I feel like the situation, there's a removal from this situation, and it feels like a situation for someone here is actually done and dusted, but the trauma or the emotional side of things is the carry on, and it is like riding out the wave here, you know, riding out those waves of emotional history. They're saying, wow, riding out the waves of emotional history. Okay, so that's a deal. So take the appropriate course of action or avenues that you may need to take. Go see a GP, go see a counsellor. Child therapy here for somebody could be a deal, and it's about not being embarrassed about this. Please don't feel embarrassed or feel like you've done a bad job because, you know, you're taking a child to counselling or anything like that. This is for the love of the child. Okay, and life is life, and it can actually be traumatic, but this is you know, to help the little one. And much love to you, and much cuddles to you. Yeah, it feels like a big deal, mate. So well done for getting through that. Keep the hope alive if you can. I feel like things are going to get better, and they're showing me a child here who's you know, was depressed, kind of desensitized, and they're showing me after a counselling session or whatever, the child is actually like almost back to normal, like they've tapped into that child energy again, and they're like, oh, you know, happy, and it's like you're almost taking your little one out for a you know, a bloody, what do they call, babbuccino or whatever, or a bloody milkshake, mate. I'm feeling like you know, this child is actually a little bit older, could be around about the 7 or 8 year mark, around about there, you know, just as a guess from the visual that they were giving me. But they've re-tapped into that childlike energy, and it's beautiful. It's actually kind of opened them back up again. So please, if you need encouragement, you know, to take your child to a, you know, to get that sorted, it looks like it's going to be beneficial. Okay, but obviously do what's right for you. Go see, you know, your GP if you feel like it's a concern. Okay, just with anyone or anything with emotions. Okay, all right, we're going to do another message. Oh, what a classic. All right, we got Shark here. Oh my goodness, guys, on 22 minutes. Hopefully we can hurry this up. Wow, how interesting. We got Shark here. Shark is a predator card, okay? This can represent predatory actions, efforts, can be a person, all right? But it's generally talking about the symbolism. I'm even seeing a dog for some reason sniffing out something, all right? So Shark sniffs out one little, it's like the dog here in the cheese wrapper, and then whoop, straight onto it, all right? The shark sniffs out one little fish scale, mate, and he's all over it. But it is my predator card, okay? So just keep that in mind. It does have that sort of symbolism and energy with it. It seems to be within its power, mate. I'm not really getting the nicest of vibes off this, but just take the messages how they roll. Breathing room, breathing space, they're saying. For some reason, I didn't even realise that this picture had gills, but that really just went, and then Spirit said breathing space, breathing room. Okay, so that could be a deal involved. We've got unicorn here, which is things coming into reality. Unicorn normally represents something which can't be scientifically proven. It's dreams, fantasy, illusion, but because it's in the reverse, it insinuates that things are coming into reality now. Okay, crystal clear, they're saying, crystal clear, and they're saying it through a bloody megaphone, mate. Could be a deal. We've got swan in reverse, okay, which talks about Oh, Spirit's saying lack of motivation. So there could have been lack of motivation within this, all right? But Swan in reverse normally talks about a romantic or personal relationship or an agreement between two. Normally it talks about romance and stuff like that. The fact that it's in the reverse insinuates that it's not within its power. Okay, someone seems to be all over this for some reason. And it's just like, oh my goodness, I almost want to make this into like a sock puppet show. Like it's almost like, you know, the shark's coming along, do 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 do, and it's like freaking like that's kind of the deal, all right? So if you can like take that energy on, that's what's crack-a-lacking here. The relationship is not within its power, okay? Swan in reverse talks about self-reflection as well, so please take the necessary time out to self-reflect, okay, on the topic. Could be a deal, especially with something as hardcore and as big of it. This is big. This is like great white shark bloody energy. All right, so look into that. Tarantula fell out again, guys. So there seems to be some sort of insensitivity. I feel like it is either connected to this situation, okay? Someone within the vicinity, it could be a friend, it could be whatever, could be insensitive to this, regarding this. Otherwise, we're talking about these two energies, which could be connected, all right? There seems to be, if this is talking about a person, there could be some sort of insensitivity or inability to be sensitive, maybe, I don't know. However it's speaking to you, that's how it's speaking. So if this is you, we're going to get you some bloody guidance, mate. Challenging times, Spirit's saying. Challenging times. Ooh. Oh, hell. Challenging times. All right, we're going to have a look at this energy. I'm getting a sensation in the right ear. Right ear talks about masculine energy, okay, and action, taking action and listening to oneself regarding action. Oh my goodness, we got well-deserved reward. It could be a deal, all right? So this talks about finances. Somehow finances might be involved, okay, within this. We could be all over it. Holy crap. So that could be a deal with the shark, okay? Could be all over it, sniffing things out, mate. Could be a deal. This talks about achieving great heights, and it is normally connected to finances, stocks, bonds, investments, things like that. They seem to be within their power, which is actually pretty good. I feel like someone's accomplished something here with a little bit of a, you know, this is how far I've come or what's going on. Seems to be within its power. We've got moving on in the reverse. Oh my goodness. So someone's refusing to move on, okay, within a situation. This could be directly connected to finances and payoffs and accomplishments here, okay? It could be a deal. So let's have a look at this. Somehow this seems to be intertwined, all right? Everything in due time, everything in due course, they're saying, which is actually quite interesting. I feel like we've got maybe the material side under control, but the emotional side, maybe we don't. So we need to have a look at those things if we can. It is hard to balance those things out. And coming from a bloody Capricorn, sometimes it really does help to move on when we're actually sitting pretty financially. I know that that's horrible, right? But for earth signs in particular, it can be a deal as well. Or if you have, you know, some heavy earth in your chart. So try to use this if you can, like, but still, you know, we can use that as a cover up as well. Okay, so we might be getting distracted by the pretty things, the materialistic money side of things, business, or building a bloody empire, mate, and we may be refusing to acknowledge it could be a cover up, okay, for the emotional side of things, the emotional realms. Okay, so look into that, guys. That definitely could be connected to being all over it in a sense of finances or achieving or whatever, and then the insensitivity or the blocking of emotions. Okay, could be a deal. We're going to have a look into the unicorn in reverse and the swan. We've got, oh my goodness, we've got sacral chakra, okay, and it's in its power. It's on the bottom of the deck. This is a surrounding overall energy. This is talking about creative expression, okay, and divine masculine, feminine energies, and bringing that into a state of balance there. Yeah, okay, so with these energies, the swan in reverse and the unicorn in reverse, something's hit home, something is a reality, and a bombshell, they're saying. Okay, so this could be a bombshell. We've got helpless and hopeless, which is kind of like, it is feeling helpless and hopeless. This is a semi-victim mentality, okay? And, you know, taking the time out to reassess, going, why the hell has this happened to me, okay? So put the appropriate steps in place. A new day is dawning. There are challenges, and it looks like it is ongoing slightly here, but just know that these challenges can be overcome. It's okay. It's okay. Just focus on, you know, shedding what no longer serves, if you can, burdens. If you're really struggling, please go see a doctor, all right? Please, please, please. But, you know, try to get some sort of goal. They're saying goal orientation here, or orienteering. So get into that, all right? We've got sadness and isolation. Oh my goodness, guys, please help yourself in any way that you can. Motivation, anything that can get you back up on your feet. Hit the ground running, mate. Hit the ground running. Let's do this. Let's flip this shit, right? We've got the throat chakra here, talks about positive communication, all right? Seems to be within its power, guys. So if you want to communicate, please reach out and communicate, all right? This is about expression of oneself, especially with that sacral chakra that came about. As well on the bottom of the deck. Those two combined feel really, really freaking strong, all right? So throat chakra, okay? Self-expression and expressing, communication. We've got new vitality. This is like a magician card. Singing your own song. Someone's tooting their own horn, but I feel like it's rightfully so because they've come a long way. Perhaps just make sure we're keeping egos in check. But new vitality is here. The magic is happening, okay? This is a deal. We've got fine balance, which normally talks about wrapping things up, a massive completion, a huge cycle, okay? This is the equivalent to the world card in the Rider-Waite, and it's a deal. Things are closing out, done and dusted. This is grand scale, grand event here. I feel like times are changing. Things are changing, mate. I'm definitely picking up two different separate scenarios here. So this could be involved, whether it's two people or more, or two aspects or more of life, okay? Things are changing. And I feel like power is in the communication here. So remember that, okay? I'm really feeling like communication is within its power to be able to achieve and manifest, okay? So let's look at these things. Let's tidy up loose ends, they're saying, and getting the job done and moving forward into the future. All right, guys, that's amazing. All right, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Now I'm going to put everything in the description box below, okay, so please check that out. And I hope you guys have been well, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, and namaste's coming through, which is really cool. So namaste. All right, and peace be on your journey. All right, I love you guys. Take it easy, Leo. See you.